Hello Sports Illustrated family, I'm back. I'm Christine Bullock, the founder of KO Body Care and plenty of fitness programs out there. I am bringing you an amazing sculpting toning workout today. It is a lot of core, a lot of lower body, some upper body, shoulders, definitely lots of sculpting and toning and hitting the treble zones. It's ballet inspired, but you do not have to be a ballerina to do this. In fact, my husband, who only does chest presses with really heavy weights, that's his only kind of workout, does my ballet workouts once a week because it makes his hips and his low back and everything feel so good. So, you're gonna wanna do this one. Let's get started. All right, I want you to stand. We're gonna start in plie for a warm-up, nothing complicated, so you can walk your feet a little wider than hip distance, slight turn out in your feet, hands on your hips, take a nice big inhale. Exhale, bend through the knees. Let's just get our form right here. So make sure your knee is tracked over that second toe. And that's important because you're engaging the muscles that you need. Wrap the glutes underneath you slightly to draw the low belly in. Lift up and off the rib cage. And you can lower and lift. Just kind of like doing a different version of a squat to get the blood flowing. Make the joints feel really good. I want you to think like you're in between two panes of glass in the front and the back. So you're keeping that back aligned. Head over neck, over hips. Good. And you're really pressing down into the heels instead of allowing the pressure to be in the toes, and that's gonna fire up the hamstrings and the inner thighs here. Let's stay down and pulse. Take a nice big inhale, let's reach the arms up. And I want you to interlace the fingers, stretch up. This is gonna create some flexibility today. Good. And release, and again, inhale, lift up, stay nice and low, flip those palms up, stretch, lift up out of the spine, lift one heel up, continue to pulse, and switch other side, feel the burn, good, and then let's just switch side to side, keep those arms up, getting the heart rate up, anytime the hands are over the head, good. Hold it here so you can get both heels up and lower a little bit lower, a little lower. Keep those palms right where they're at. Good. Now reach them out as you lower the heels. Stay nice and low. We're going to reach this side. Make sure the arm goes back behind the knee. See how far you can go, keeping in that pane of glass, right? Nice and long stretch and up and reach and up. And you can look down if you like. Down both sides. Keep those thighs pressing back and away, or you can look up as you do it. Whatever feels good for your body. You can look forward. Good. Lower and reach. Core is really drawn in nice and tight. By the way, welcome to my home if this is your first workout with me. I don't know if my puppy's in the shot here, but I have my little 11-year-old dog here, so sorry if she barks, but she's my best friend, especially through quarantine. She goes everywhere I go. Last one. Come on up, and then I want you to take this leg and we're gonna draw it in and then out and plie. And this is really important. We're gonna squeeze those inner thighs like you're about to break an acorn in here and then go back out and squeeze. And what's nice about this is it really tones the low glutes, the glutes that start to sag first, that inner part. So I want you to think of really squeezing and lifting from there. And squeeze in and pull. And pull. Last one. I want you to stay. Go into this plie. Same leg. We're just going to continue to pull it in and down and squeeze and down. And this leg is doing a lot of work too. It's almost like it's squeezing in towards the other leg to bring your body up. What's great about this is those inner thighs, they all wrapped up into the abdominals too, so that really creates a nice kind of lean, flat stomach on the low abdominals, which are really hard to hit. If you want an extra challenge, you can keep your arms up the entire time here. You're gonna get a lot more toning. And in. Now keep it in, and we're just gonna pull in for 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep squeezing and lifting up out of this leg. Try not to sit in it. The supportive leg is using all of these ancillary muscles to tone around the waist and the hips, the thighs, the inner and outer thighs. 3 more, 2, and 1. Good, just step to the side if you need a little room, and we plie, and then pull in and draw in. You can reach your arms out if you want a little change, and your arms are out to the side. Really get nice and low and deep into the plie. Lift up through the core as you lift. Take nice big breaths. You can hear my ankle cracking possibly. Nice former ballet injury. It's been with me since I was 17, I'm almost 14. I can't tiptoe anywhere in this house in the middle of the night, you can hear me. Good, last two. So you can get a little deeper on this one. Now stay up, lift up out of that hip, out and in for 15. 2, 3, tuck the glutes underneath you. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 more. 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice work. Okay, we're gonna go forward a little bit and then we're gonna do a bunch of a lunge series here. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can be definitely more parallel than I am. So let's start with the opposite leg than we just did. We call this kind of like a third position or a fifth, so it can be in the middle of the arch of the foot or the toe, whatever feels good for you. You're gonna point your toe, it is turned out, and I want you to plie, lower into the heels, chest is up, press up and squeeze it all together. Now you're getting this little hard area to hit and this beautiful inner thigh we're gonna sculpt here, okay? There's a reason behind this. So down, up and in. Down, press, squeeze it. Don't just kind of let it kind of flap in, right? You gotta put the work into this. Lift up and out of that leg. Feel the nice turnout. Opening up through the hips. Good. 5 more. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now just in and out for 15. Out and in. Try and wrap it down and around. Rotate it. 3, 4, 5. Looks easy, but I'm sure if you're doing it right, you can really feel it. It's very challenging, and that's why ballerinas are so strong. They can jump, they can leap, they look so graceful because they just have such an innate strength from doing these exercises. Last one. Good. Let's switch it to the other side. Find your position, out, down, and squeeze it. This is great for the knees. And I want you to think about pushing down into the heels as you go down and almost fighting yourself on the way up. So it's not just a sit down and in, you're really finding the control through the movement. And in. This is great. Like, I love heavy weights too, and I love mixing it all up so that my body is a high performance machine. And plus I just don't get bored, and neither does my body, and so it burns a lot of fat that way because I'm always tricking it. Increasing my metabolism. 1 more, and now in and out for 15. Don't forget to wrap the thigh, try and draw those toes back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Feel it? Okay, so I want you to go parallel. We're gonna do a parallel series here. And we're gonna take the opposite leg back again. You're gonna go back, just check it here. I want you to make sure your knee is back behind your front toe. And then we're gonna come all the way up, squeeze the glutes underneath you, use the abdominals to pull the knee in. So lower and lift, back and lift. The more challenging this is, the more you rock that knee back, really put the pressure out here and use the core to lift up. You get a beautiful stretch in the quadricep. You're pushing down into the thighs, and you're really using this core here as well to lift up. And press 5 more. 4, you can always use a chair by you or a wall for this. I do like you to start challenging yourself and get off that chair and off of the wall. It's okay if you shake a little bit. Your stability muscles are gonna grab on, and that allows you to find more tonification, burn more calories, more sculpting. Hold it here. Make sure you pull the knee back, and then you're gonna pull in and out for 15. 3, 4, 5, 6. Use that core. 7, 8, 9. Almost like the glute is bringing it in. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna reach out, stay low. We come up again. This time, see if you can add on a little lift for the core here. float it back. Up, you can stay here or lift, and back. 3, 15 each. 4, 5. Keep the chest up, allow it to float back and come back up. Great posture makes you feel great too. I think that's why I like coming back to ballet-inspired. Even yoga, you'll see in here. This looks like a yoga move. Good. So you can mix this in with high intensity workouts where you're jumping up and down a lot. Low impact, but high intensity if you can feel the sweat in your heart rate up. Last one, hold it back. You're gonna pulse again, just pulse here for 15. 2, squeeze both glutes to support you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hold it here. We're gonna swipe it in and out. Get that inner thigh and outer hip. Here we go. You swipe it in and out. Press and out. Try not to turn the hips with it. It's just a squeeze of the inner thigh and then a press of the hip. Hit them both. Every season is bikini season, especially at Sports Illustrated. And 5 more. 4, 3, get those inner thighs. 2, you should be feeling it here. Last one, good, down, and then come all the way up. We're gonna do just a slight turn out, a fist or 2 in between the toes. We're gonna do dancer lunge, a diagonal lunge. So, hips are forward. Again, try not to turn them out. You're gonna come down into a lunge, and then you're gonna come back up, just a bent knee. Back and press. So just hitting the muscles from different rotations. And lift. You can take the hands behind your head if you like here. Press the back of the head into the hands. Really helps to lengthen through the spine. Squeeze that glute as you're lifting up. Let it power the movement. 5 more. And 4. I bet I'm cleaning the floor, so let's not look at the bottom of our socks afterwards. Or maybe that's the bonus. You are cleaning the floor at the same time. Last one, I want you to stay up and just pull the knee in, or stay down, sorry, and pull the knee in. Here's 2. 3, keep trying to turn this leg out, hips pointing forward. 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Nice part of pushing your head back and in. It helps you engage that core as well. Last 2, last 1. Go back, and we're gonna come up again, and this time your option is a little side bend there. Back and reach. Back, and you can take it slower if you need to. You can take it a little smaller. You can take it bigger. 10 more. Hit that side waist. Here's 8, 9, 10, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, you got this, and 15, hold it back there and just pulse up and down, pulse. 2 for 15, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm sweating, 7, 8, 9, 10, get a little lower, 12, 13, 14, 15, oh, that was it. I was gonna keep going on you guys, that would be unfair. All right, so let's do one more on the same leg, on the supportive leg. We're really burning it out. We have another side and some core work, and we're done. All right, so we're gonna keep the little bit of turnout, but this time I want you to internally rotate this leg. So we're gonna go back on the opposite diagonal. So you're gonna reach back. It's great you hit the outer glute now, and then pull up. I feel like that's the other side of the glute that falls first as well, because it's just hard to get. So that's why we like to rotate and get at all angles. 180, 360, and up, and back, and pull. And lift. You can see, you really don't need much. Pair of socks, you could be in your pajamas still. more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and stay low, and we're just gonna pull in and out, pull and press, and squeeze the inner thighs, the front quadriceps together, get that beautiful sculpted line out of there, and press. And 5 more, 4, push back, really squeeze that glute when you go back, 3, 2, 1, guess what, we go back again, lift up, and you're gonna pull in, maybe add a little twist. You can always just pull on the diagonal here if you like as well, really sculpting through the low abdominals, or add the twist, and back. Allow that body to melt back with you, and the body and the core and the glutes to pick you back up. Alternatively, we can kind of use our body to press ourselves up, but then we lose all the work that we're putting in it. You're wasting just a little bit of time, right? You want a really effective workout. Quick, effective workouts, they work, I promise. Been doing them for years. And up, and 3 more. I love this one, it feels so good on my hip flexors too, it really helps to open up. And stay back here, just little pulses out, 2, knee back, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 8 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bonus 1, hold it here. And then I want you to open up the hips, woo, and squeeze them shut. And open, the rotation is a lot through this one pretty much stays the same. And open, oh my gosh, feel the burn. Keep that knee back, chest up, and close, and open. Can you imagine how strong your legs are gonna be after this? And open, hold, and just little pulses here, out and up, and up. Try not to let that knee come in. You're just lifting straight up from where you're at, squeezing the inner thighs together. Whew. It's hard, but it's worth it, I promise. Good, keep that booty high and tight. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, see? I mean, when some people look at ballet, it looks pretty easy. We just make it look easy. Okay, parallel, other leg, shake it out. Shake out the hips a little bit, back and forth, the spine. That's the only thing about ballet. It's a little rigid, get your movement on. All right, stretch, stretch. Here we go, other side, so we start parallel. You're gonna go back, glide it, and come in. I'm feeling a sticky spot on the floor, and that's not gonna work for me here. And back, and up. Check your knee, it's a new side. Things may feel a little bit different. Start at a moderate place here. I don't need to pull any hips by going too far. Finding the muscular work that you need, and then you can start to press it. Once you find the control, the abdominals, the glutes, the support that you need to do the movement. Good. And let's lower down. How about we pull that knee in and out for 15. And I will tell you, this is actually my less stable leg. It's the injured hip, it's the injured ankle. As you can see, I'm all over the place. We all have one of those. Injuries cause tightness, cause the fascia, this collagen to wrap up and hold on. And, you know, it's really about anti-inflammatories, repair after your workout, using your like gua sha combs and fascia rollers to open up through the fascia again. And then obviously like foam rolling for muscle release. Last one, back. We bring it in and lift core and then back. I love standing core. I think you create that nice kind of whittled, tight core. Sculpted, beautiful, feminine, strong. Just by doing standing exercises. You don't have to do a bunch of crunches. Lift. This is feeling so good on this quadricep for me, which is also the tight one. See, it's the counterbalance. Last one. and then go back. We're just gonna pulse back here. 15, 2, 3, correcting myself, getting my glutes underneath me, and guess what? I'm fighting for that glute on this side because it's so tight in the front, but that's great. We're finding the control, and we are manually ourselves opening up our tight muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got the in and out, in and out, in and out. Try and lift the chest. I'm gonna try and pull my own knee back now that I've found the form a little bit. Little exercises like this also help to balance out tightness and injuries as well, because you get to find the other little ancillary muscles that are gonna help to support the stability of a joint. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Come on up. Let's do our little turnout here. Get right into it. Back and up. I didn't mention I'm a mama of 2. So I have a 3-year-old and a 6-month-old at home right now. So cheers to all you mommies out there. It's hard work, but it is so worth it. But I will say, mama or not, you gotta find those moments of self-care, so that's why getting on the floor, getting your endorphins in is so important for you. So never feel like this is a selfish moment. This is for your family. This is for your kids, that you are taking care of yourself. It's so vital. You put the oxygen mask on you first. Good. Hold it here, pull in and out for 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Press into this heel. 12, 13, 14, 15. Out and up. And up. My husband now knows that I can work out just, let's say, 2 to 3 days a week right now with the 2 littles at home and running a business. But he knows if I go too many days, I get a little crazy. And he's the one that's like, let me grab the kids and you go work out. Go take a walk, whatever I need. So it's really for me here, not as much for me here. And those are the good side, bonus of it, is that I feel good. Last 2. Last 1. I want you to come on down. We're internally rotated here, and you're just gonna pulse down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Push through this heel, use this glute. 5 more. And 15. Come on up. All right. We're gonna keep the little turnout here. You're gonna internally rotate this guy though. We go out to the corner. It's kind of like your 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, depending on your flexibility of your leg. And you can take this one a little bit more parallel if you like. I like that because I can really wrap the inner thigh to help me pull in, and I get a nice squeeze out of it. Fixing myself here again, just lifting my chest up, so I'm not cheating. Great. 5 more. 4, checking my form. 3, 2, 1. Let's stay down. Get a little lower and get that butt back. And then pull in. 2, 3, 4. Shoulders back. 5, 6. Long neck. 7 and 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, butt back, 14, and 15, and out, up, and cross. Or just pull it up, and twist. And 10 more. I'm not one of those trainers that needs to talk the whole time. I like you to have that peace of quiet. So that's why sometimes I just nice and quiet. 5 more. Come on down. Hold it here, little pulses. Pulse for 15. Weight in the heels, see if you can float the front toes a little bit. Up and down, down. Lift, squeeze. Last 3, 2, we got the rotation, stay here. This is it for the standing. Open and close. Open and close. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. Find your breath. Fuel the body. Last 2. Can we hold it here? Take a nice big breath in. Tuck the glutes underneath you. Pull the knee back slightly. Open and lift. Open, so the knee almost stays, it only goes so far in the plane and then it lifts closer towards you. And lift. Oh, those inner thighs. I've forgotten what they felt like after pregnancy, to be honest. I'm a pre and postnatal specialist, so I help prepare women for delivery, and one of the main things is to stop working the inner thighs as much. We help to work them, but we want the hips to be nice and wide and open, so it's not a lot of squeezing shut like this. It's the very opposite. But this is great post-pregnancy for healing. And squeeze. Last 2, last 1. Come on up. Well, we have floor work, but I can give you a little congratulation work. Excuse me, ma'am, may I borrow my own yoga mat here? So you could have a pillow. This is really just for my hands here. I'm going to have it folded up. If you'd like to, you can sit here. Go ahead. I hope I'm not in your way. All right, we're going to do some planks. So I want you to come. Please place your knees underneath you and then tuck your toes. We're going to lift and lower a couple times, just like a mountain climbers and stuff, things that you would do with gliders here naturally. So lift and lower. Let's find that core. Lift and lower. Please don't lick. Pop's been through quarantine too. She needs a bath. And lift and lower. Up dog, down dog, huh? And then hold it here. Back, back, pull the knee in. Keep the hips down. Back and in. Back and in. Back and in. Pressing down through all 5 knuckles. Hold it here. We're going to do some plank jacks. One leg at a time. In. Out and in. Try not to let the hips wobble with it. Just use that inner outer thigh. Out and in. Long neck, long spine. Out and in. Out and in. Now I want you to pull knee in, out and back. Little break after this. Press, out. Just put some music on, some jazzy music. Get you going. Back, pull in. This is it. You're gonna pull out, back, close, in, out. It's like a square circle. One of the 2. And out. And out. Reverse it. Last 8. 2. Keep the hips down. 3. You got this. 4. Very Pilates inspired. 5. 6. It's like a lot of our reformer work. 7. And 8. Oi! Oi, oi, oi. Okay, we have a little bit of plank left and a little bit of side plank. Come on up for 1 sec. We'll take a nice little stretch through the front of our body. You can tuck the toes here. Just come back, reach up, take a nice big inhale, open up the chest, stretch out the shoulders. Exhale, other side, inhale. I think sometimes we don't realize the flexibility part is as important as the strength part for our overall health. Okay, we're we're gonna come back. We're gonna alternate side to side here. So I'm gonna show you one slow. You can start with me though. Come back to plank. Like a mountain climber, you're gonna bring this to the side, and then you can flip and bring it out, open, or you can keep the hand like this and come back. Flip, open, down, and back. We'll go a little faster. Press. Told you we get a little chest, a little upper body in here, just using our own body weight. Lots of core, lots of low body. Good. Hold the side plank for me here, please. And you're gonna pull it in and open. Squeeze through this inner thigh and the bottom foot. If you need a little help, you can always bend it like that. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it in. Other side. Pull in, switch. Open and down. Open and down. Flow. It's like you're dancing. You're break dancing. 5 more. 5. I see you. 4. Keep going. Come on. 3. Almost done here, guys. This is it. Like 1 minute left. Last one. Hold it here. In and out. Again, you can bend this guy. Get a little bit more support. Use this inner thigh. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to plank. Pull it in. Just mountain climbers to finish. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got this. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Each side. Nice work. Thank you. You stuck through it. For those of you, this is a different kind of workout. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it and you can come back to this. And thanks just for tuning in. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Bye, Sports Illustrated family.